Okay, so it's 2012. Take us through the steps. I mean, did you look around at what the entertainment world had to offer audiences and say, I think that this could be done better? I think that they're not doing it right. What was your mindset when you decided that you wanted to create your own platform and how it should be?
It started way before then. It started when I was 12, not in
Okay.
2012. When I was 12, I immigrated to the US through my family. And I often write about these things. I don't know if you've seen my blog.
I've read a few pieces.
Okay, so I often write about some of these experiences. And it started when I was 12, and I learned the difference between different color races, different color people, different color humans, and the luxury that some had, and the curse that society told others had.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that again: the curse that society told others had, which was the first time that I realized what the KKK was, because they were in the city that we immigrated to in Davie, Florida. And I realized that none of my family, none of my sisters, nobody really understood why the color of your skin was just such a detriment to society. And that's where I started to go in. And I started to, it changed me. It had an impact. I'll fucking cry right here on you, because this is so, this is real shit. It changed me as a child, because I was like, why? And I stored that in a compartment, and sometimes it would resurface in the incorrect ways, whether it be anger, whether it be shame, whether it be whatever it else was, and then I'd go hide it again. And until my early, no, I wouldn't say that. I would say until my late 20s, I didn't really deal with it like a black man.
That sounds about normal. I mean, some people get angry much younger, and we see how that tends to play out. But it's interesting that you spoke about that anger. When you find out history, when people of color find out history, as an adult, I still don't understand how children don't get angrier. I remember when we found out about slavery, to the point where I could truly understand what it was. And I often just ask myself, how come every year around the time that they teach about that, there aren't reports of all kinds of anger in the classroom and stuff? Because to find out people that look like you, not everybody in this class, just you, had to go through this.
Come on now, tell them. Fuck, are you kidding me? It's stupid. It's stupid that we just don't take the shit all over.
Right. Not that anybody should, but it's weird that there isn't more anger everywhere.
Off the record, we should take the shit over. No, you're absolutely right, Tyler. It is unfathomable that we still continue to subside to racism version 2021.
And it's almost like it's even worse than when I was a child now, because if I were a child with everything that happened last year, I imagine I would be pretty angry.
How fucked up would we be?
And things aren't going to get better. It's
imagine. I mean, your father. This hits you different. And you have, where's your wife from? Okay, so she's Italian.
Right. So
you said Rome.
Though I know what he'll be treated like, I did.
Okay, so
I know what he'll be treated like. He's still going to be viewed, the drop in the bucket.
Oh, stop it. Come on. 1%, just like Jay-Z said, 1%, 3%, you're always going to be.
Exactly. Like your nose is a little too wide.
Your lips are too, what? That's how I throw the curveball at him. But I'm such a skilled instrument that I can practically read your fucking mind before the fucking hate starts to boil up. And I have to credit all the women in my family that taught me how to listen with other things than just my ears.
True.
They taught me how to listen to your soul, your heart, your eyes, your look, your skin. They taught me how to read all of that shit. So it started when I was 12, and I learned the difference between, and then, you know, going through my own journey of adolescence and trying to just deal with being in a new country, have to learn how to speak English, have to do this and that. I was like, there's no option but to succeed. We didn't have time to think about it. This what it means. No, you gotta fucking go. If not, it's not gonna be 3.5 miles, it's gonna be 5 miles.
Yeah, and immigrants have a really, I don't want to say good, I feel like good undermines or doesn't fully capture it. They instill that work ethic, and perhaps it's because they did so much just to put you there, whereas other people, you know, now you're here, you're born, whatever.
There's no option. Every day that I or anybody in my family wakes up, there's no option to fail. None. Because we don't have a fallback. We don't have any cushion. We don't have anybody that's even going to give us the benefit of the doubt. They're waiting to throw us out. So it started from then, and then as I matured as a man, I was able to really use the power in that and understand the power in that in my own power as a man, and really utilize that difference of, yeah, it is not right that you're not giving me these opportunities because I don't look like you. I'm not in your circle. I didn't go to your school. I didn't grow up, you know, looking like you. So I figured out that I'm going to use this power to try to empower others and to try to impact others in smart ways. And media, I've always been fairly creative and fairly aspirational and optimistic. So media was an interesting, sexy thing for me back then. I fell into it because somebody was there was a private equity firm that said, "Hey, we want to create another BET." And I was like, "Well, if you do that, you're going to fail." They were asking me for advice because I think that the world is not. I'll rephrase that. I think that the world, Black Americans, Brown Americans, are smarter than that.
I 100% agree with you.
They are, think about it. They are, and the way that the marketing engine works in Hollywood, the way that we are marketed to is, if you're Black, you're going to watch BET. If you're Latino, you're going to watch Univision. If you're French, you're going to watch Canal Plus. But when I started looking around, I was like, I have friends that are Black, green, purple, tall, skinny. My friends are from all over the world, from Lebanon, from all over the place. They want to watch what I watch. I want to watch what they watch. And then that evolved into a lifestyle of, holy shit, there's a lot of us that don't just want to watch what they're telling us to watch. Oh my God, these other people think like us. You mean I can celebrate your Blackness and you can celebrate my Blackness, even though we speak different languages? Oh my God. No, I mean, Hollywood thinks that we're fucking dumb, that we're stupid. And they just say, if you're Black, you're going to watch these Tyler Perry movies, which are great. Again, are great, and I'm so grateful for him. But
he's done a lot.
I mean, without him and the others that have come before him, I would not be in the position to do what I'm actually doing now. So, you know, those are the ancestors, even though they're still alive.
And I like that you don't want to dumb things down.
No, because we're not dumb, Tyler. We're fucking smart, sophisticated. We're trendsetters globally. We're creating fucking fashion and music that the entire universe uses.
And you made a lot of. I was just thinking about how you were saying, you know, I have all these friends who want to watch my stuff and I want to watch theirs. Because the truth of the matter is, everybody has to watch theirs. Theirs is NBC, ABC, but they emulate every other culture. So clearly they watch ours.
Listen, I'm in the rooms when I'm actively seeing the steal. That's what I call it. I'm actively seeing the steal. Now I just say, hey, stop it. Hold on a minute. Because let me throw the flag in here, because this does not feel right to me. That's who I am. And I do it in a way where it's empowering, where it's not where again we're celebrating their ignorance and their inability to see what they're doing. But we got to stop this and be like, hey, now let's start from some zero, motherfuckers.
Somebody should speak up. But you and I know why people don't, because
fuck
when
them.
you
That's
speak
not me.
up,
Fuck them. That is not me. I got a bunch of shit to tell them.
Okay, because I was going to say somebody turns into Colin Kaepernick, but
that is not me. Guarantee you. Just pay attention.